Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mitch, and today, as part of my work for the National Centre for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, I'm going to show you inside the Tumo Centre for Creative Arts and Technology, which you can see behind me. Now, this is an amazing place. It's free of charge for children from the ages of 12 to 18 to come and learn all types of information technology, graphic arts, animation, music, programming, you name it, it's here. And it's truly amazing. So we're going to go inside. We're going to have a guided tour from an Aussie, believe it or not, and we're going to meet another Aussie guy in there who I met the other day. He's here on a holiday. He's in the IT industry, and he wants to have a look, so I told him come with me. So I'm going to meet them inside in just a minute. We're here at the Tumo Centre. This is Chris Shahinian. He is working here at Tumo. He's the international...
Yeah, so I head up Tumo International.
Tumo International.
So essentially international expansion and working with international partners to launch centres wherever we can globally.
Fantastic. And we're going to get a bit of a tour around in a minute. Specifically, we're here with Pete Moriarty.
Yeah.
And by the way, these are both Aussies. three Aussies in Armenia. It's great. Pete's the founder and chairman of IT Genius. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Offering
technical virtual assistance to small business
tech
owners.
Support for SMEs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And he's got YouTube channel too. A couple of them. Peter.tv.
Peter.tv, that has the links.
Fantastic.
We'll start with some fast facts. What you see outside here is Tumo Park. So essentially the government provided us a 99-year lease, with the proviso that we develop it and maintain it. It is free of charge, that's the most important thing. It's an after-school program for teenagers, and in this centre itself we currently have 15,000 students that come every week.
And do they have to give any commitment or anything like that?
No commitment, no entrance requirements, no tests. We don't have any quotas, especially in Armenia, so it's first in, first served. But we do have, like I said, a demand challenge at the moment. We have close to about 4,000 students on the waiting list. We're at capacity, so if you think about it, we're open 5 days after school from 3:30, so 3 2-hour sessions. 5 days Monday to Friday, and then Saturdays and Sundays we're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So 15,000 students in this centre. We have another 3 centres in Armenia at the moment. So one in Gyumri, one in Dilijan, and one in Stepanakert. So there's another 5,000 students that attend those centres.
Oh wow!
And then, Peter and I were talking earlier. In terms of international centres, we have 8 centres across 7 countries internationally now. So 2 in Paris, in Berlin. For Germany, we're launching another 5 centres in Germany, which is very exciting. Moscow, Kiev, Zurich, Beirut, and Tirana. We want to make Tumo accessible to all teenagers in Armenia. So this is our Gyumri Centre. It's not a Photoshop. That's the sort of the internal of the Gyumri Centre. This is what
Nice.
So we bring them in from Batumi, from Tbilisi. They're modular, so this is 3 shipping containers that we roll together, for lack of a better term. These are our workshop rooms. So very simply, if you think about the 3 categories of learning at Tumo, the first is self-learning. So you'll see downstairs those big open areas. We have coaches that supervise about 20 kids in that self-learning. So it's self-paced, based on their interest and development over time. Right? So there's no time limits at Tumo as well. So we don't push any kids out. On average, I don't even like using the term students, teenagers, they'll stay for about 2.5 years. If one of the children chooses animation, they'll finish level 1 animation in self-learning. So it's level 1, 2, 3 in self-learning, and then in the workshops, level 1, 2, 3 as well.
Right.
So they'll finish the prerequisite self-learning activities in level 1, they'll open up a workshop. We have workshop leaders who are our more senior staff, so our coaches downstairs, which you'll see, they don't have to have teaching experience. They don't even need to be specialists in that field. As long as they're good communicators with children, they're well organised, they could be university students. But the workshop leaders typically we like them having 2+ years experience.
Yes.
Within the field.
Just one of the workshop leaders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We also have Tumo Ventures here, which is sort of our for-profit, which international sits under, so we can collect franchising fees.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
We put this up recently, map of Armenia, and so this is talking to now the national network we just talked about. So just the ground, you can see the blue dots there. The blue ones are our existing centres. We're very close to launching Gapan. We've put some boxes down until we finish the renovation. So Yerevan, which we're standing in at the moment, Gyumri, Dilijan, Stepanakert. Tumo's all about respecting the right of the learner. Right? So we call it walk-away pedagogy. It's like, how would traditional education systems need to change if kids could walk away from school whenever they want? Right? We don't put any pressure on them. There's no exams. There's no time limits. As long as they attend, we're satisfied. In the workshops, they work on specific projects individually, but there are instances where they work together on projects as well. Cool. But the labs that I spoke about is all teamwork and teamwork to reach that end project. So they've done cool things like a gastronomic map of Yerevan as a part of the design that Yerevan municipality utilise, right, as part of their tourism, or like logos for football teams, as part of the National Football League here.
Impressive, huh?
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah. So this is the big red dot. And that's where we're standing here. So this is basically the floor plan of Tumo Yerevan. The kids actually created this, so it's part of their work.
Awesome.
We try and showcase their work as much as possible. Very simple, 4 quadrants, A, B, C, D. Those are our self-learning quadrants, and then obviously the rooms with the barcode design rooms on the side from here on are our workshops. Self-learning in these open areas, so the kids working, my colleagues in the yellow shirts, there are coaches, and then you've got the workshops on the side. So self-learning workshops in the last category, which is very cool, is what we call Tumo labs. We actually run close, which is insane, about 150 of these labs a year in Armenia. International centres less because they just don't have the network of international professionals, but we invite international professionals from all over the world on a voluntary basis. Just to talk about very quickly student journey. So students will come to register. So they can register either at the desk here or online. Like I said, we have a waiting list at the moment, but once a seat opens up, they'll essentially come in and sign a very basic contract with their parents. Code of conduct, it will come back the usual things. And then typically we use this area for orientations. As part of orientation, they have to try all 14 digital skill areas. So our 14 digital skill areas, just to give you a visual, are these here. So it's at the intersection of tech and design. So half of them are tech orientated and half of them are design orientated.
I tell about the reggae music. So, and after show them what kind of rhythm is it.
Thank you.
We've got 3 producers here that help with like mixing, cleaning, production element. So we can 3 kids in there at the moment. We also use it to create our own content as well. So all the stuff that Tumo pushes out, we utilize it. This is the music workshop.
Our music workshop, okay.
So just again, what we use for the hardware are the MIDI keyboards, and for software we use Logic Pro. So this is Andranik.
Hi, nice
Hi,
to meet you.
Andranik.
These are
Hi.
some
Peter.
friends.
This is Peter too.
Nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. When you enter the Tumo, you basically go through a bunch of these paths. Like there's exercises, you have to do a bunch of them before you enter like specific classes, I believe. So like each class have like 3 levels, and when you complete any of those 3 levels, you can enter like workshops, activities, and stuff like that.
So just to show you what like the makeup of the self activity is, it's a mixture of text and video. So we create a lot of the content ourselves, but wherever there's good content, open source content, we also use that. So as an example, let's click on 3D.
Okay.
So 3D primitives. So you can see here, there'll be some visuals, there'll be some text explanations. Some interactive things, there might be some multiple choice. So as they go through it, they have to upload their activity. So they'll be required to upload an activity. Once they do that, the coaches actually don't assess it. It goes to the workshop leaders and they assess it to give them either a pass or a fail, for lack of a better word. And then, if they pass, then they complete that and then they move on throughout the path. But that's what the educational platform and the software looks like. They can toggle between languages. In English, we offer 7 languages at the moment. You've been here for 9 years?
Yeah.
9 years! Wow, I think you might have broken a few records. So there you go. We have 3 sessions after school every day. This is changeover now.
Yeah.
So the first session was at 3:30. We're at 5 now, so we've got the second session coming through. So you can see, a whole wave of students coming through to participate in the registered session.
Oh wow, amazing.
We currently use Lego Mindstorm kits. And just a very simple explanation. Level 1, they'll all start with the same kit. Essentially, they'll build the same robot. They'll learn about the fundamentals, and then obviously with the programming units as well, they program the robots there on the Macs. The second, we leave it to their creativity, so they'll build their own robots. You can see some of the examples up on the shelves in the back there. This is our claim to fame, this little robot here. So Tumo represented Armenia in the 2018 Robotic Olympics. And we got 3rd place, which was very cool. Something we're very proud of.
And what does this one do?
So it's a prototype for shallow water waste collection. And it identifies different colours as well and sorts them. So they built it in a couple of days.
Wow, that's cool.
And nice little prototype there. So we do those kinds of competitions as well. That's cool. So this is our EU Convergence Centre, our project. So what you can see here in terms of the model, this is the building we're currently situated in. This skyscraper, what we call the lying down skyscraper. This is the EU Convergence Centre. So essentially those 2 programs I was talking about, School 42 and what Bahari heads Tumo Labs, once this is built, those 2 programs will come in here. And this is a commercial real estate plan. So we're going to be building these 2 buildings as well, so it's going to be an arc. We're already working with global multinationals to tenant IT companies.
Nice.
And also within this building as well, but you can see there's like a big auditorium in there. And so the EU is supporting us from a grant perspective.
Nice.
So it's a grant plus funding. We're providing equity in terms of land, and we're going to be able to service it essentially because of the rental revenue that we're going to get out of this.
Nice. What a great model.
So this is what the area is going to look like. We should break ground on that building in a few months' time.
Cool. Wow.
That's great.
Right.
Fantastic.
Pete, what do you got to say? Thank you so much for showing us around. This has been amazing, and looking forward to helping opportunities here and doing whatever we can to support the project.
Perfect. Absolute pleasure having you guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for coming.
Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Awesome. All right, that's good.
Go Aussie, go.
Great.